David was a boy from Bethlehem who lived a long, long time ago. The youngest and smallest of 8 brothers always had a lyre in tow. As a shepherd boy, he could strike a lion and a bear with his sling and stone. His faith in God protected him from wild beasts and the fear of the unknown. David was a favorite of King Saul, soothing him with his lovely music and hope. Saul would be relieved and the evil spirit would depart, helping him cope. The battle was to begin, the Philistines on one hill and Saul and the Israelites on the other. When all heard a loud roar, a giant man, Goliath, challenged Saul. "Send me one of your men to fight me, and let the 2 of us decide the outcome of this war." Bringing food and drink to his brothers, David heard Goliath boast. "I will fight the giant," David said bravely to Saul, his terrified host. "Goliath is a monster, and you, David, are just a young boy. How can you possibly defeat him? You he will surely destroy." Who could argue with this boy's faith? Strength comes from God, not from hate. To David, Saul gave his own sword, armor, and a helmet of bronze. "I cannot walk with these. They're too big, and I'm not used to such cons." In his simple clothes, David picked up 5 smooth stones from the cool stream. "Get out of my way, boy. I do not fight children," Goliath screamed. "You came to me with a dagger and a spear," said David, "but I come to you with God on my side." David put down his staff and placed a stone in his sling. Whirling it around, he let it ride. Goliath's forehead the stone was bound. The challenging giant crashed dead to the ground. And David, he smiled. He knew that God did not care who was big or who had more armor. What courage, what strength, what faith David had. Just a shepherd boy and a son of a farmer. Like David, have you tried on clothes that are too big or just don't fit? Don't wear the king's armor to give modern-day Goliaths a big hit. Use your own skills and talents to fight the rest. Being yourself as David did is the absolute best. When the giant criticized, threatened, and insulted, David didn't cower in fear. Only God's opinion mattered to him. Doing the right thing is what new should all hear. We meet Goliaths who threaten us, whether it be bully or temptations. Be the victor, follow the path David followed in protecting our nations. David's faith in God caused him to look at Goliath in a different perspective as merely an angry mortal man. If we look at giant problems from God's perspective, we realize that God will fight for us and with us as only God can. In fighting Goliaths, what stones will we use, I ask? Faith, truth, prayer, trust, and scriptures will accomplish the task.